Hey everyone, it's Alyssa with Rustic Wonders. Today I want to show you how to use your Silhouette Cameo to weed out some vinyl and then make a awesome Father's Day gift. Today I'm going to show you how to make personalized hammers. This one says, "Dad, thank you for helping me build my life." Super cute option. Or another one that's really adorable is, "Daddy, we love building memories with you." They're on wooden 16-ounce claw hammers. You can find them for relatively cheap at Home Depot, Home Hardware, Rona. I'll put some links in the description as to where you can find some, and you can make your own. So exciting. Alright, so I do have a Silhouette Cameo 3, and for ease of this video, I've already prepared my vinyl, my phrase that we're going to be putting on this. I've measured it. You're going to want to make sure that you want to measure these. And then you can also do different sizes. There's 8-ounce hammers. These ones are from Home Hardware. You can see they come with a protective coating. It's a little bit smaller than the 16-ounce, almost half exactly, but the length is something you're going to want to account for. So the one that we are going to do today actually is going to be an 8-ounce one, because the length of what I cut out was measured for an 8-ounce. The length of that, I do believe it was like 9 inches, so it'll fit perfectly on that. The bigger ones take a little bit more. And I just use Oracle 651. I find it is the best vinyl out there. It is permanent. It's the same kind of vinyl that you would put on a truck decal or something like that. We've made some, first thing that we ever made with the Silhouette was actually a sticker for my fiance's truck. So he loves it just as much as I do because he can totally personalize it and never has to worry about someone else having the same sticker. I don't know. Guys are weird. So we have the wooden handle claw hammer, and what you're going to do is you're going to weed out all the excess vinyl off of your cutout parts, which this one you can see that the top one is completed and the bottom one is about half complete. I have pulled out all of the interior parts using just a pair of tweezers. You can also use a Silhouette hook, but I like tweezers as well. And once you've pulled out all of the interior things, you can pretty easily, at a 45-degree angle, peel up all of your excess vinyl. And it should come, depending on your cut, you'll know that you've got your cut settings right if you can do that, because it should make nice clean cuts, not jagged cuts. Now that excess there, that's garbage. You don't need that. And all I use for transfer paper is actually from the dollar store. Sorry, it's just on the table over here. This is excess of something that I've cut off before. Contact paper. It's for like what you would put in your shelves to protect them. And I can actually just show you how easy it is right now. So I measure, and just cut out. This is just the clear, matte, transparent contact paper. Press that to the side. Now you're going to remove the backing, like so. So you'll have the two separate. And you're going to place the sticky side down onto your vinyl. Okay, just like this. And then you can either buy a scraper tool, or you can do what I do and use like a Costco card, something that you're, any kind of credit card or plastic card. I also have a PC Points Plus card because we buy all our stuff in bulk because it's just more budget friendly that way, to save up and buy the giant cans of coffee rather than go twice a week. And then people are like, wow, you guys really like coffee. It's like, we like deals. So now that this has been sealed down, I'm actually just going to cut it out. I could pull it all up and do two, but it'll just be so much easier working with smaller pieces. So as you can see, it's got a reflective finish on it now from the contact paper being on it, and you'll know that you have pulled it up enough when you can actually see how that A didn't quite come up. So you just go back, just push your contact paper into it a little bit more. It just means it needs a little extra help to get off the backing. So you should be able to go, and sometimes you just need to give it a little nudge to stay on that contact paper. Oh, that one's not coming up. I find it's easier to just keep going back and pushing it into it more and more if you find that it's not coming up nicely, rather than trying to wing it and just pull it off and wasting your vinyl, because vinyl isn't cheap. You're also going to want to make sure to watch out for the dots on the eyes. Mine, it just did not lift where they were supposed to, but you go back over them. Sometimes you use the edge of your hook like this, and that's enough pressure that it will really stick it. So we're just do. Alright, so now, as you can see, it is fully on the contact paper. Now your backing here, you can toss that to the side. So now I'm just going to tilt this down just to show you guys what I'm doing here. You can see I've got all my tools. So this one has been pulled. I'm going to do both of them right now just to show you. So this one is sized out for an 18 or a 16 ounce hammer. So you're just going to want to line it up. And then you can use that same card and just like push it down. Or with these, the curved surfaces, you're going to want to use your fingers a little bit, starting from the middle and then working your way out. Pardon my lack of manicure. So then you're going to want to take your card, and the same way that you pushed it into the contact paper into your vinyl, you're going to want to push your vinyl through the contact paper onto your hammer. So it is nice and flush. And then you're going to take those tweezers, because the contact paper will stick a little bit, and you're going to want to pull it back on a 45-degree angle. I find that that is the best angle. Don't just rip it, or you will have a mess. So on a 45-degree angle, I'm pulling this back, and it is leaving, because the adhesive on the other side of the vinyl is stronger than the contact paper. See, it lifted a little bit there, just because that's on a weird angle. So I'm just going to push that in. And you can actually reuse this contact paper, so don't throw it away. It's still sticky, it's still good. Don't throw it away. You can use it 2-3 times before it's not sticky anymore. So this one also, I've pre-pushed this one in because this is the one that I was going to do, and I wanted it nice and smooth for the video. And this one we're also, they're the same phrase. On this one I should have planned it out better to do different phrases, but it's okay. So again, we're starting in the middle and then go on the edges and really smooth that down, and then take that card again, whether it be a scraper, or I can link so that you can actually get all your proper silhouette tools if you would like. I'll send you a link, an Amazon link to find it. Also, if you don't know what a silhouette is, I will be doing a video on how to use it, and I can leave a link below where to find one. These are awesome machines. I really love them for the design features. I was torn between a Silhouette and a Cricut, and for what I wanted to start doing, I figured a Silhouette would be best. It has a bit more technical stuff than a Cricut does, and with that comes some challenges. I'm not gonna lie, like the user interface is one. It's harder to grasp initially, but once you do, it's a piece of pie. So now this little guy, for some reason, there must be an imperfection in the wood that is not making it easy for me here. So I'm just going to use, like before, the back of my hook and really push it in. This contact paper is also the first time it's been used, so it's a little stickier than normal even. So and again with the 45-degree angle, and we're just going to push this. I'm actually just going to hold this vinyl down to get it off this surprisingly really sticky contact paper. Normally it's not that sticky. If you don't want it as sticky, you can actually just go on your shirt before you put it on your vinyl, and that'll take the initial cling off of it. Even sticking to my fingers. This is, of course, everything I wanted to go super smoothly for my very first YouTube video, and it's not. But I'm going to put this up anyways because sometimes in crafting, nothing goes as you plan, and you just kind of gotta roll with it, just like I just did. So again, we're not going to throw this one away because now that I've used up all that initial stickiness, this will hopefully be good for the next one. So we have it on, and it's nice and smooth and flush now. So now we have two of them. Super easy. Now, because even though this is Oracle 651 vinyl, which means it is excellent vinyl, I always like to just add a sealant on it, which is my handy dandy Mod Podge. So I will start at the top, and I just use the dollar store foam brushes. I find that I can use them repeatedly for Mod Podge. I just keep them in a cup of water after, like, wash them out, and so that they don't harden. And if you can just keep using them, why not, rather than buying new every time, because I am on a budget, as I'm sure many other people are. Dollar bills to throw around. I got couponing to do, so we're gonna just make sure you get all the paper off the back of them from the labels from the store. Now you can put on different phrases like for Papa and Grandpa. This doesn't have to be specifically for Dad, or even brothers, uncles, all kinds of things. I'm using these for Father's Day because I think they'll be adorable. And my daughter is 18 months, and the only thing she will get, we might do a little craft for my fiance. Using like her fingerprints or something really cute. I'll probably do a video on it as well. So again, we're just coating all of these, and I'm actually going to just hold it up, right? Because I'm not putting on so much that it can even drip, just a very light coating. And I like the foam brushes because you can get right up to the edge here, but still not touch the metal. Sometimes you have to be careful. You'll get a sliver. That happened to me once. There was a lift on one of these edges, and I was just handling it, and I got a sliver, so that's also why I put on this protective coating, to try and minimize that, because slivers are not fun and nobody likes them. Okay, so just to show you how fast it is to coat this in Mod Podge. Now this one's almost done drying already. When you do thin coats, it doesn't take very long for them to dry. And I like this one. It is the matte finish. I can also put a link if you need to buy it. Mod Podge matte finish. There's gloss finishes, there is glitter, there is dishwasher safe, there's fabric Mod Podge. If you can think of something, Mod Podge can do it. It is my favorite. So these two are going to dry right here right now, but I have a couple over here that are already completed and sealed. So you can see it has a nice finish on it. It's matte, it's not super glossy or anything like that, and that vinyl is really sealed in there, so there's not going to be any, even if you accidentally were to try and, if they were handling it or anything like that, even though I don't think they'll really use this for its function, it'll be more decorative, but if they were to use it, you don't have to worry about the vinyl peeling off, you don't have to worry about anything like that, you are good to go. Alright, if you liked this video, I know it's my first, and so I'm going to apologize for the mediocre quality. I just really want to get started in this. I'm super passionate about creating fun things and being able to share that with you. So if you want to see more videos like this with different DIYs and using your Silhouette and using heat transfer vinyl and using all kinds of other fun things, let me know in the comments if you have anything that you want to see how to do, and I look forward to starting this journey with you guys. I can't wait to see where this goes, basically. Alright, awesome. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great day.